Most people spend the first 2 hours of their workday just catching up. Emails, missed messages, scheduling back and forth that eat a solid 20 minutes of your morning? What if all of today I'm breaking down Super Intern? What it is, what it does, and whether it's actually worth it. I've been digging into this one for a while now, and there's a lot more here than the homepage lets on. So let's get into it. Before we go further, if you want to try Super Intern yourself while you're watching, I've dropped the link in the description below. Go sign up and follow along with me. What Super Intern actually is. So the first thing you need to understand about Super Intern is that it's not a chatbot. Super Intern is designed to run in the background and handle the repetitive stuff that eats your day without you ever thinking about it. Think of it this way. ChatGPT is the Batmobile. You drive it. Super Intern is more like having a co-pilot who handles everything you don't want to deal with, so you can focus on the actual work. The core idea is simple. You connect it to your Gmail, Google Calendar, Slack, LinkedIn, whatever tools you already use, and it starts running tasks for you through a chat interface, mostly through Telegram or Discord. The morning briefing. Here's what a real morning looks like with this thing. Before you even open your laptop, Super Intern has already scanned your inbox, checked your calendar, reviewed any meetings you have, and pulled in context from what you were working on yesterday. You open Telegram, and there's a summary waiting for you. What needs your attention? What's on your plate today? What can be ignored? That alone is worth thinking about. Most people spend the first chunk of their morning just figuring out what their morning looks like. This skips that entirely. Email. The feature that stood out most. The email handling is genuinely impressive. You can ask it to draft a follow-up email from a meeting that just ended, and it pulls the context from what was discussed, matches your writing style, and has a draft ready in seconds. You review it, say, send it, and it's done. It'll also auto-follow up if someone doesn't reply. You tell it, follow up if no response by Thursday, and it actually does it. No reminders to yourself? No sticky notes. It just handles it. Meeting notes without lifting a finger. This one's something I think a lot of people are going to love. Super Intern can join your Google Meet calls, record them, transcribe them in real time, and then deliver a summary with action items and a ready-to-send follow-up email the second the meeting ends. So you finish a 45-minute call. You've got a summary, 5 action items, and a draft email to your team, all sitting in Telegram before you've even closed the meeting window. That's a real time saver. Scheduling across time zones. If you do any kind of cross-time zone scheduling, you already know how painful it is. Super Intern handles this through a simple message. You say something like, find a time for me and 2 people in London and Tokyo next week. It checks everyone's calendar, figures out the overlap, and creates the Google Calendar invite automatically. No more spreadsheets with world clocks. No more email chains that take 3 days to resolve. The Skill Hub. This is where it gets interesting. Here's the part most people won't see coming. Super Intern has something called the Skill Hub. It's basically a marketplace of pre-built AI workflows you can install and start using immediately. Things like a LinkedIn job, monitoring agent that sends you daily digests of new roles matching your criteria, a competitor tracking workflow that scans the web weekly and drops a report into your Notion database, a news briefing that monitors X, TechCrunch, and LinkedIn every morning and shows up in your Telegram at 9 a.m. sharp. And what's cool is you're not building any of this yourself. You install it like an app, it's already set up, you just point it at your accounts and it runs. The integration Super Intern connects to over 1,000 tools: Gmail, Google Calendar, Notion, GitHub, Slack, Jira, LinkedIn, X, Reddit, Figma, YouTube, Telegram, Discord. The list is long, and the whole point is that it lives inside the apps you already use. You're not switching to a new interface or learning a new system. You're just sending messages in Telegram the same way you would to a person, and it gets things done across all of those platforms. What it does beyond productivity. Some of the use cases surprised me. You can use it as an expense tracker. Send it a photo of a receipt and it logs it, categorizes it, and gives you a full spending report whenever you ask. You can set up a daily weather briefing with outfit suggestions. You can have it monitor someone's LinkedIn activity and report back to you daily. You can even use it to generate branded QR codes or build a custom HTML page from a prompt. It's a lot wider than just AI email assistant. This thing is more like an AI chief of staff that happens to also do weird, useful things you didn't know you needed. Pricing one plan, $30 a month, that's it. You can drop that to $24 a month if you pay yearly. And there's a 7-day money-back guarantee, so if it's not for you, you can get out clean. For what it handles, that's pretty reasonable. A human VA doing even a fraction of this would run you significantly more. Who it's built for this tool makes the most sense if you're a solo operator, a small business owner, a founder, a freelancer, or anyone who's basically running their own operation without a team behind them. If you spend any meaningful chunk of your day on emails, scheduling, follow-ups, or research, this is designed specifically for that. It's also worth mentioning the team behind it comes from Google, Meta, and DeepMind. It's backed by Samsung Next and a few other serious VCs. This isn't a side project. One honest caveat: the primary experience is through Telegram. That works great for a lot of people, but if you're not a Telegram user, there's a bit of a setup ramp. Discord, Slack, and WeChat are also supported. iMessage is listed as coming soon, so if you live in iMessage, you'll want to keep an eye on that rollout. Look, the thing that stuck with me after spending time with Super Intern is how much of what it handles is stuff I just accepted as part of the job. Emails I have to write, meetings I have to recap, schedules I have to figure out. This tool makes you realize how much time those things actually take. If you want to try it, the link is in the description. Go check it out. And if you found this useful, hit the like button. It genuinely helps this channel reach more people. Subscribe if you want to stay on top of the AI tools that are actually worth paying attention to. I'll see you in the next one.